Hello and welcome to this video on Gcse examples of the what, how, why, explain model. We use the exact same process as we used in Key Stage 3, but when it comes to using the model in Gcse, we're aiming for something extra. We still want you to become excellent communicators, but now we need to help you pass exams. Explain questions make up a large proportion of your 6 science exam papers. If your ability to answer explain questions improves, then you will achieve better grades. The major difference between Key Stage 3 and GCSE use of the what, how, why model is in awarding marks. Most questions will give marks for the how section. However, some questions will require you to figure out the what or even the why on your own. These will be worth 1 mark, and the remaining marks are achieved in the how section. Let's see a straightforward example first, then we'll look at a harder example. In the simple example, there is some introductory information you need to read before the question. This information usually helps guide you to the concepts you need to focus on in your answer. The question is, explain how using step-up transformers makes the network efficient. We go through the exact same process as we do in Key Stage 3. We figure out the what, which is the use of step-up transformers. The why is making the network efficient. We note that we already have the what and the why from the question, so all 3 marks will be given for the how section. So we need 3 steps to connect the what to the why. Here are my 3 points, and I'm happy that they are in the correct order. Let's check these for scientific vocabulary and whether I have included enough detail. I haven't, so I'm adding extra words to show that I understand the structure of a step-up transformer and that efficiency is improved by reducing energy loss along the transmission cables. Like Key Stage 3 process, the main work is done by this stage. Now we need to write this out. Let's include the what and the why, but I'm not getting marks for these, you may ask. And you're right, but get into the habit of using the model. As we'll see in our second example, you will get a mark for including the why. Keeping your writing concise saves time, and writing answers according to this model will actually reduce your writing because you won't repeat yourself and you will maximise your marks. Here is my final answer. Again, we use correct connectives to make our answer read well. Since this is a GCSE exam question, let's check that we've got full marks according to the mark scheme. I've highlighted the sections that an exam marker will be looking for to award marks. In my answer, it is clear to someone that I have included the correct concepts, so I get a full 3 marks. Let's look at a more complicated example of an explain question. How does the what, how, why model work here? We have introductory information as well as a diagram which identifies a valve in the heart. You cannot answer this question unless you have revised your knowledge of the structure of the heart and the direction of blood flow through it. Here is a question. Explain the effects on a person if the valve labelled in figure 11 developed a leak. We need to identify the what and the why from the question. The what is easy. It is that the valve has developed a leak. But the why isn't given in this question. We're only told we have to explain the effects of the leaking valve on the person. We need to propose what the effect is, and we will get 1 mark for it. This means that we will have 3 marks to connect the what to the why. So that is 3 steps. So in my planning, here is my why and my 3 steps. Let's check the order to make it a better sequence. Have I included enough detail? No, I want to make it clear that it is the left ventricle and the oxygenated blood flows from this. Also, aerobic respiration, that will be less. Now I write my answer. Again, I use connectives to help make my answer concise and to avoid repetition. Now you can see that I will get 3 marks for my how section and I will get 1 mark for my why at the end. This is not easy, but I promise that practice will help you improve your ability to answer explain questions in GCSE. There are lots of them and your grades will improve by using this model as you do past papers and as you revise. Good luck.